I am. Sorry. Let's fix that a little. There we go. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit late. Listen, I couldn't get I didn't get stuck in the bathroom, Katie. I couldn't have trouble with my eyelashes. I'm like ready to go. And then like at the last minute, I was like, maybe I'll just pop on some lashes, because usually I can put them on, right quick. And what happened was I could not. And then it became a thing. And now my computer's not charging, which we don't love. So you're still not charging. Well, I guess we're just going to have to pray here. Okay. Yes, here I am. So first things first. I have a few things. Please, I'm going to just start here. Please go subscribe to my newsletter. Newsletter subscribers are getting freebie lives. They're getting surprise lives. I just did one last night post-election. I listen, I know everybody wants predictions, and I'm going to give them to you. And I know everybody is in a state right now. I want to say a couple of things before we get there. Okay, and this is what I said last night, but I'm going to sort of paraphrase it. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's going to say this election went wrong. Nobody's going to say you stole votes. Nobody's going to say Kamala, everybody, she's had a trick in her back pocket and she's done. She's done. So you gotta live with what you got. Oh, Sean Paul, hi. Yeah, that has been a hot minute. You were just talking about my stream. Yeah. I do apologize for being late. I couldn't get the damn lashes together. And then when I got in here, I realized I wasn't plugged into the internet. And then I went to get the plug and the plug was tangled. It was one of those things. So, I didn't mean to Rihanna you guys. Who's going after psychics, Connie? What the hell's going on? Jesus Christ. Oh, I thank you, Aiden. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. They're going to go after. So I'm going to get to your questions, but there's some very important things I want to say to you, okay? Super important things before we get there. And this is coming to you as a psychic. This is coming to you as an intelligent person, somebody with good observational skills, whatever you want. I'm going to tell you this. Number one, I'm not going to sugarcoat shit. So if you're looking for sugarcoating and shit like that, you're not in the right place. I'm going to tell you exactly what's going to come down. It's not going to be pretty. It is not my intention to scare people. But as I said last night to the newsletter subscribers, again, subscribe to the damn newsletter. It's worth it. And I'm also going to say this. If I am wrong, the worst that happens is you watched a scary live stream and, got some plans together that you didn't need to use. If I am correct, then shit's going down and you need to be safe and protected. I would love to be wrong. I want to be wrong. I would love to be wrong, much like with this election. I would love to be wrong. But I don't know that I'm going to be wrong. So please listen to what I have to say. Another reason you're going to want to subscribe to that newsletter is because this, I don't think is safe anymore. I mean, not to sound alarmist, but I don't know how far this guy's going to go. And if they YouTube cracks down on people, YouTube is going to crack down on people that, much like when Trump was in office before, my channel got throttled, my views got throttled, my subscribers got throttled, never came back. They're going to do it again. So I'm going to say it again. If you want ad-free and uncensored, you should be a patron or a member of ThirdEyeChampagne.com. They're also very safe havens for people. We are creating a safe community and we are creating a network of people. So if somebody in Indiana needs a little bit of help, maybe, I don't know, medical help, and it's a woman, and she needs to take a trip to California, somebody at ThirdEyeChampagne.com is going to say, okay, you can come stay at my house. So we are 100% creating a community there. You don't have to pay for it, okay? You don't have to pay to be a member and still talk to people. You can talk to people for free. You can hang out over there for free. But if you want uncensored stuff, be a member. If you want uncensored stuff all the time, be a member. If you want uncensored stuff sometimes, subscribe to the newsletter, because this, I don't know that it's safe anymore. I'm dead serious about this. I'm dead serious about this. I don't know how far they're going to go. So that's what we're going to look at today. There are a few other things I want to say to you. And again, if you need sugarcoating, I'm not the person to watch. It's going to be bad. It's going to make 2016 through 2020 look like an absolute cakewalk. 100% cakewalk. So you need to prepare yourselves. All right. All of those people living in America, I don't care if you're in a blue state, you absolutely need to get prepared. Okay. And again, I'm saying this as an intelligent person, and I'm saying this as a psychic. It's going to be bad. And it's not just going to be psychologically bad. OMG, can't go through this. I mean, the policies that are implemented are going to be absolutely horrific, and they will be implemented. The number one thing I want you to do right now, the absolute number one thing, first of all, go buy what you need to buy between now and the time this guy is inaugurated. Buy what you need to buy, especially things with moving parts, TVs, phones, computers, washing machines, whatever. Something's on the fritz and you know it's going to go soon. Buy it now, because these tariffs are going to be an absolute bitch. So get your purchasing done now. The other thing we're going to tell you is this: stop giving your money to millionaires and billionaires. Stop giving your money to corporations. Support small businesses. Support small businesses like me. Support those kinds of people. Don't buy shit off Amazon anymore. Cancel your Amazon Prime. Cancel your subscriptions to the fucking Washington Post. Do not put your money towards those people anymore, because those are the ones that are now oppressing you. They've been oppressing you. I don't know how social media is going to work anymore. We're going to look at all of this. I'm trying to look. It's very difficult to look at things in a blanket because there's so much here. But I want to try to look at everything to say, okay, what do we need to do? What is safe? What is not safe? You know, people are asking me, should I purge my social media? Am I going to be safe? You know, as a dreamer, am I going to be safe as an LGBTQ person? Am I going to get, you know, is my marriage going to be annulled because I'm a woman that's married to a woman? There are so many things we need to look at. Okay, so number one, those are your directives. Okay, those are your directives. It's not going to be good. It's going to be bad. Make sure you know that. Number two, buy what you need to buy. Number three, put your money towards the right things and the right people. There is a great app that tells you where Republicans are donating. And it's called Goods Unite Us. Okay, Goods Unite Us. And you can look at wherever you're going to buy something, you can look at who donated to Donald Trump, who put this guy in power. The other thing I'm going to tell you is this: you need to save your money. I think we have about, if we're lucky, about a year to ride on Biden's economy. Okay, save your money. Are they going to cut everything? Yeah, they're going to cut everything. They're going to cut everything. Social Security, Medicare, ACA. I'm going to look at all of it. Okay, but for now, just assume it's gone. So save your money. Save your money. Don't spend on frivolous things. Go cut where you can. This is legit. It's real. You're going to want money when he crashes the economy. Elon Musk has flat out said, I'm going to crash the economy. They're going to fucking crash it. Okay? This is real life. This is real life. It's one of the most important things is to make sure that financially you are secure. If you have debt, pay down your debt. If you are spending money where it doesn't need to be spent, if there's frivolous spending, cut it out. Trust me on this. Trust me on this. I think we're going to see prices go really, really high. Trying to think if there's anything else, any other dire warnings I need to give you. I mean, you can anticipate them doing everything they said they were going to do. Get your birth control now. Get your birth control now. Don't pull a run on Plan B, but buy some Plan B this month. Buy some Plan B next month. If you're a man, you can buy it too and save it for the women in your life should they need it. These are legit. This is legit. The other thing I'm going to tell you is that people will gaslight you. People are gaslighting you right now. Media is gaslighting you. It's not going anywhere. They're going to tell you, I'm hysterical. Me, literally, personally me. They're, oh, I'm not going to watch her. She's hysterical. You might want to get off the stream right now. Oh, God, Kirsten's being hysterical. I'm not. They're going to gaslight you. They're going to tell you you're hysterical. They're going to tell you that he's not that bad. They're going to tell you, see, I told you so. He's just fine, even when he's not. You will be gaslit. Don't let it happen. The other thing I'm going to tell you is don't obey in advance. What's going to happen is this, okay? These people are going to come in. They're going to come in real fast, real fast. There's going to be a couple of things, 1-2 punches, where everybody's going, oh, Jesus, he can't do that. Oh, God, they can't do that. They're going to do it to see how we react. They're going to, right now, they're not at the stage where they're going to be killing people in the streets, okay? But we know Trump likes violence. Yeah, I would say with money stuff, you might want to move some money in some non-American bank accounts. I don't know. That's up to you. But you want to be really safe with your money. You just make sure you're doing all the safe things with your money. They're going to come in quick. They're either gonna threaten to do weird stuff. By weird, I mean terrible. Or they're actually gonna do it. They want to see how we're gonna react. And then they'll probably pull back and chill. And then everybody's gonna go, oh, okay, well maybe this is okay. Oh, they were gonna line up the orphans in the street and shoot them in the head, but now they're just gonna deport them to El Salvador. So that's okay. That's what they do. This is what they do. This is what they do. So 45 won't be around in 6 months. I don't think so at all. I think he's going to be here. I think he's 100% going to be here. So, I'm sorry, what? I just came in here to close the window just in time for me to pop in and explain my lashes. You're fucking unsubscribe then. Get the fuck out. Do you think I care? I made 600 people wait for a half an hour. Get out then. Nobody made you wait. Nobody told you to wait. Jesus. So that's where we are. That's what's going on. Like I said, worst comes to worst. You got a little scared from my live stream. You planned a little bit extra and nothing bad happened. That is the ideal scenario here. But if it's not, you want to be prepared. So honestly, do I think he stole it? The cards seem to indicate that he did. If you watch last week's live stream, the cards seem to indicate that he did. Do we have any proof of this? No. Will we get proof? I don't think it's going to matter. I said this last night. It doesn't matter. There's no reason to read on it. I've read on it. We saw the sneaky card. We've seen the devil card. We've been seeing this the whole time. Like for months, we've been seeing this, right? So I'm not going to read on that. What matters now is what's happening going forward. And that's what I want to focus on. So, unless Joe Biden or Merrick Garland, that flaccid piece of crap, unless Merrick Garland comes out and says, oh, you guys, we have a problem. We just discovered certain things and blah, 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 blah. Then I'm all in. Then let's fucking read on it. But up until then, if it ever happens, which I doubt it will, I don't think there's any point. We know, we saw the cards. We saw the 5. We saw the guilty card. We saw the sneaky card. We saw the devil. So no, it will not be reversed. Absolutely not. You know what? I felt unusually calm too. Colorful foresight. I'll tell you why. I think in my heart, I'm going to get general vibes. In my heart, I knew that this had to play out. You know what I mean? Like we have to stomp it out. It has to be stomped out. It has to be ground out. And it wasn't. It was just like, it seemed like they were just going to keep coming and keep coming and keep coming. And I think with this last election, as in he was elected, but with this last whole thing, I think this is it. I think we're at the tail end of this. Now, I'm not saying that he's going away in 4 years. I don't know. We're going to have to start looking at stuff like that. I don't know that we're going to have fair and free elections in 2 and 4 years. Please don't make the assumption that we will. Please, please, please don't make the assumption that we will. I know a lot of people are going to want to castigate me on this stream because of what I'm saying. Those people probably don't understand what the word castigate means. So whatever. But I'm saying worst comes to worst, you watch a scary live stream, but you're prepared in case something happens. And if it doesn't happen, great. Oh yeah, no, we're with this guy. We've got him. This is it. My vote hasn't been processed by the election board yet. So many people haven't, which I find interesting. I find really interesting. Another thing everybody should do is find community. You need your people, little communities. You need your you need your group. You need your people that will really be there for you and take care of you and have your back. That's, oh yeah, Trumpies all over this fucker. That's what you need. You need your people. So make sure you have your people. Make sure you have your communities. Make sure you're all leaning on each other. Please, please, please. No, there was foul play. It doesn't matter. It won't. No one is coming to rescue you. I hate to say this, and I hate to say it in such a harsh way, but we're stuck with the guy. That's it. We're stuck. Nobody's going to fix it. Wasn't surprised by the results at all. I knew cheating would go on. I wanted Kamala to win, but there was so much evil stacked against her. My gut knew he'd be elected. I know. Yeah. I mean, he's not showing death now. It's showing me. I'm putting general vibes down for Trump. He's like, there he is. There he is with the Fool card. And I'm going to say it again one more time. I don't know if myself or anybody else that is not pro-Trump, I don't know how long we're going to be able to do this on YouTube in public. So join the newsletter. If you have the money, join my Patreon or thirdyechampagne.com if you still want to see stuff that is uncensored. I'm just going to say it again. No, there's no investigation. No. There's none. Ukraine will fall. Gaza will fall. That's it. They're done. Oh, how to join the newsletter. Can somebody please put that in the chat? I'm sure the mods are probably working overtime. I bet the trolls are just running around. Jesus Christ, we really have 800 people watching? That's high. Well, hello. Hello, people that don't usually watch me. There won't be. Who's going to do the investigating? Who would do it? Yeah, that's the question, Natalie. How long will America be like this? Nobody's going to fix it. We're stuck with the guy. Actually, I would like to look at that if there's going to be another assassination attempt. I'm telling you, because I'm psychic. I'm telling you, there's no investigation. I said Kamala Harris had a legal burden, but I don't think I can look at her, but I don't think she's going to take it up. Legal burden. And I do, you know what? I feel like I owe you guys a massive apology. I got very excited on election night when I saw those winning cards. I got so excited. I never should have jumped on here. I should have known better. Those cards were flip-flopping for months. I see one thing with her winning and I jump on here like a fucking asshole. And I feel terrible about it. It was a mistake. I shouldn't have done it. I should not have done it. I'm sorry. I really apologize for that. I feel like I gave people false hope. I should have known better. I got so damn excited. Oh, I'm sitting here reading the cards. Oh, she's getting the victory card. I don't know if she'd ever gotten the victory card the whole time I read on her. And I'm so stupid. I jump on this live stream And she got great cards. I think she's going to win. Da 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 da. I should have kept my mouth shut. I should have kept my mouth shut. I just got too excited. I was all hyped up, and I should have known better because those cards were flip-flopping the whole damn time. Yeah, he's got victory. Look at this. Who is this guy again? So this guy shows up in the election. Is it Musk? Is it Musk? I know. I said I saw her at a funeral. And I never should interpret those visions. Because I said, oh, I see her crying and she's at a funeral. And I was like, somebody's going to die and she's got to go to a funeral. No, it was her own funeral. It was her own funeral. I mean, metaphorically speaking. Musk or Teal, he's here in Trump's cards. He's sitting right here. And he was in Kamala's cards. He was in Trump's cards. He was in Trump's cards on election night when we were reading on an election night. We needed hopium at the time. I shouldn't have. I don't think it's Vance. I don't know. Let's read on this guy. I just wanted to see Trump's cards. I mean, he's bringing death, and here's his victory. Like, good for him. I want to see if he's gonna crash the economy. But let's take a peek and see what the cards give us. Can somebody please put in the chat how to get to the newsletter? It's also in the box below, by the way. That's what I want to look at too, Donna. How badly women's rights are going to be curtailed. God, Lady Lo-Fi, I really hope not. If HRT is on the chopping block, that enough is going to get me to move to another country. No, I don't think we're going to see secession. I do not. Parents think it's a normal election. How can you convince them? You probably can't. All right, let's see this guy and what he's up to. Mr. King of Pentacles. So I heard somewhere, I don't know if somebody can verify this. I heard somewhere that the judge that, it's sentencing, who's supposed to sentence Trump, has said he's going to throw the case out now. Is that true? I know, listen, I know everybody wants answers, and I'm going to do my best to give them to you. I can't give them all to you tonight. And I have to preface this by saying I am a psychic, okay? I am fallible. I am not always right. I'm not. I can't be. Nobody can be. But I'm going to do my best to be here, to support you, to give you whatever it is you need, however I can do it. I'm going to say this. If you are here under DACA, I don't want you to leave a paper trail for yourself if you're undocumented, so don't email me. But if you need me to, if you're here on DACA and you need an email read, you want me to look at it for you personally, I am doing that free of charge. So just email me and I'll do as many as I can. Okay? But I'm here. Listen, I'm here. I might be yelling at you and scaring the shit out of you right now and super harsh. And I'm not telling you all the super lovey-dovey things that you want to hear right now. But I am here. I am here. I'm strong. I got a strong motherfucking back. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not. No. The judge is now saying that he's not going to sentence Trump at all. I don't know, but I don't know if that's true. If he's sentenced on the 26th, Biden stays in office. Yeah, I don't know if that's true. I have no idea if that's true. So let me know. I mean, it's drill, baby, drill. Kiss your environment goodbye. Kiss the EPA goodbye. Kiss your clean drinking water goodbye. I'm not being hyperbolic. I know, like people are going to say, Kirsten's being hysterical. Kirsten's gaslighting. I'm not. Read Project 2025. It's all in there. It's happening. They're going to do it. They're going to implement it. That's it. That's it. All right, who is this guy? Not helpful. It's just showing me it's somebody in partnership with Trump. Whoever he is, he's the damn devil. He's manipulative as all hell. But I don't know who he is. Like, it's not giving me anything concrete here, unfortunately. No, I know the election interference case is being closed. That is true. But the fraud case, now they're saying they're not going to sentence him at all. Yes, he will stack. Yes, SCOTUS is done. You guys, SCOTUS is done. We're not going to see a decent Supreme Court, maybe not even in my lifetime. Maybe not even in my lifetime. All right, tell us what we need to know. And then I'll take your specific questions. And if I don't get to your question now, I will get to it in another stream. I know everybody's freaked out. The best thing you can do right now is plan. Take care of yourselves and your family. Hoard your damn money. Pay down your debt. Show us what we need to know now. You know, if you feel like you need to leave, I said this last night, I'm going to say it again. If you feel like you need to get out of this country, please don't feel any shame in that. You know, a lot of people want to shame people. Oh, you need to stay and fight. You need to stay and do this. No, you don't. If you feel like you need to get out, if you don't want to do this, even if it's fairly mild, which I'm hoping it will be, it probably won't be. But even if it's like, you know, it's not that bad. But if you feel like I can't go through this again, I can't live here, I don't feel safe here, absolutely get out. And I know there's people that can't leave. I know that. I understand that. There are people that cannot leave. But if you can leave and you feel like you want to leave, please don't be shamed into staying here. Oh, he's got the news in his pocket. Jesus. He's got the news in his pocket. I don't see any reason to listen to any mainstream media. They helped elect him. They wanted this. No, I know. And how do you leave your friends and family behind? All of that. Those are, yeah, I get it. All I'm saying is I don't want anybody that says, I've got to go, I've got to get out of here. I don't want you to feel shame for it. Don't. If you've got to go and you got to get out, go and get out. Okay, you don't see anything about merchant not sensing. Okay, so maybe it was just an internet rumor. You got out of Southern California, the Big Island. So a lot of people also want to know, am I safer in a blue state? I'm going to look at it. So what do we need to know right now? All right, so let's take a peek. Trump has brought death. There he is. Very exciting. What do we need to know now? All about the money and your friends, baby. So everything I'm saying is now here in the cards. You need to stack your money. You need to be with the family members that will care for you and protect you, and you can care for and protect, and you need to be with your communities. You need to. You have to. That is the move here. Like I said, when they come in, they're going to come in swift with a couple of things that everybody's going to be like, oh, God. And if they can get away with it, they'll do more, and they'll do more, and they'll do more, and they'll do more. Are people safe protesting? I can't say that. I cannot say that. They're going to come in really fast. The cards are here. They come in very, very quickly. Okay, things will happen very, very quickly. Ukraine is done. I know Zelensky said he had a nice call with Trumpy. Let's look at the cards for Ukraine. Europe's so much more sane. I believe it. What happens if you can't pay your debt? Just pay what you can. I'm just saying, you got to be prepared as best you can, as best you can. Okay, so let's see how the blue states are going to fare, if they fare any better, if it's any easier. By the way, if you're going to come in my chat and criticize me, it's the wrong fucking place to do it. So you can get out. Just FYI. Just FYI. I don't put up with that shit. I have no need for it. There's no reason for it. You want to bitch at somebody, go bitch at somebody else. Better yet, why don't you try that walking up on the street IRL to some fucking man and see how well that goes over for you. Yes, get your vaccinations, get your passports, get whatever it is. That's what I'm saying. Just get what you need. Just get what you need. God knows we got Mr. fucking Brainworm in charge of health now. Okay, so if you're in a blue state, right now, you're okay. We like these cards. We like these cards. We like these cards. We like these cards. I love these cards. So blue states, I think, I'm sorry if you're not in a blue state. I'm very sorry if you're not. Right now, I'll look at red states. We're going to see where it's going to go. And I want to look at sort of federal thing and see what's going on here. Donna, if I'm too loud for you, you can turn the volume down. We like it. And look at this. We like this too. I just emailed Gavin Newsom, smarmy yet sexy Gavin Newsom. I was like, look, I get you. You know, he put out this whole thing. He's like, I'm strong. I'm doing the things. I said, you need to tell us specifically what you're going to do, Newsom, because people are flipping out. So, okay. Trump, I mean, you know, right now, it's like it's showing stress and it's showing Trump in the blue state cards. But right now, he's just a little page of cups. He's just a little, or page of swords. He's just a little baby page of swords. That's all he is. So right now, blue states are doing okay. For the foreseeable future, blue states are okay. You know, he says no federal abortion ban. I don't believe it. I don't buy that. So I think even if it's not an actual federal abortion ban, they're going to make it very, very difficult even in states where it's codified to get one. Gavin Newsom is having a special session to discuss how to protect immigrants from deportation. God bless him. Everybody hates his ass, but will there be a grand exodus from people in red states to blue states? Good question. Let's look at red states here first and just see, you know, does the news tighten? And I'm going to say it one more time. So we seem to have a ton of people on here that don't usually watch me or don't usually watch me live. So I'm going to say it one more time. Don't come for me in this fucking chat. Be respectful. Be respectful of the people around you. We have all earned that. We are all owed that. Okay, red states. Ooh, it moves fast. It moves fast. Fucker. So blue states will resist. It's good. Blue states will resist. Okay. Whoa. So in general, right, we know that there are blue people that live in red states. We know this, right? But in general, for red states, you have a lot of illusion, a lot of sleight of hand. We're not seeing these cards for the blue states. Blue states are like, all right, we got money, we're okay. Red states, we have illusion, delusion, sleight of hand. We have the burden. We have people that just aren't going to be paying attention. People that are just in la la land. It's fine. Everything is fine, which, you know, you can live there if you want. We do see happiness, which, you know, the blue states weren't getting. They were getting stressed out. The blue states have the 9 of swords, the stress card. The red states have the 10 of cups. They're like, yay, we love this. And your final card, red states, is the card of authoritarianism. There you go. So what can you do if you're in a red state? Same thing I already told you. Do the same thing if you're in a blue state, if you're in a purple state, a pink state, whatever, it doesn't matter. The same thing. You're going to hunker down. You're going to find your people. You're going to save your money. Hulk Hogan and Kid Rock in the. Oh, I love Kentucky, Risa. Such a beautiful place. No, it's over. Tom, I hate to tell you this. God bless you, but it's over. I'll read on it. I'll put cards on it if you like. We can look at the cards, but this is it. This is your guy. Yeah, I think blue states are going to have a little bit more protection here. Just a touch. Just a tad. They're not getting the authoritarianism card, which shows me that the blue states are going to resist. I also wonder about some kind of a blue state coalition where they're all kind of, you know, chatting with each other, talking to each other. All right. Is anybody coming to kick this guy out. They're not, but I'll look. I'm telling you right now, don't sit around. Use these next 2 months, a little bit over 2 months, to get all of the ducks in a row that you need to. Look at your finances. They are going to tank the economy. They will tank it. Okay, is anybody coming to kick Trump out right now? No. I mean, he's in a defensive position, which we've seen for him before, and it's probably because, he stole the damn thing. We saw those cards. This whole time we saw the cards. I showed them to you for months. The devil, the 7 of swords, the 5 of swords. I kept saying something's off, something's off, something's off. Here it is. Here we are. Is anybody coming for the guy? No. He's in a defensive position. But what you're going to see now is people lining up, including and especially media and billionaires and social media owners, to kiss his ass and get on his good side. That's what you're going to see. That's what you're going to see. I mean, I think there's people that want to expose it, but it doesn't go anywhere. Again, I want to say this. I'm just going to keep on saying it. I think very few people understand how critical things are right now. And again, if I'm wrong, fine. You watched a scary live stream. Everything turned out fine. But very few people are grasping how critical things are. Very few people are understanding what they need to do. I don't want you to worry if, oh my God, I'm in so much debt. I can't pay just do what you can. Just do what you can. Don't cancel, don't be doing DoorDash every night. You got to put your money in good places now. I think Musk had a hand in it. Actually, I want to read on that. So, use these next couple months to get your ducks in a row, because when the chaos hits, January, this guy's going to come out the gate running. I'm telling you, it's a big 1-2 punch. And then it might calm down a little bit, but it's a big 1-2 punch. So you want to use this. Don't, I know we're all fucked up. Listen, I spent all day yesterday staring at walls. I had to take big Xanax. Like it wasn't easy. Yeah, get your IUDs now while you can. Enjoy your families. We're coming up on the holidays in the U.S. Enjoy your families. If the families are splintered over Trump, I'm sorry. Enjoy what you've got. Whoever's left. If the family isn't an option, enjoy your friends, but enjoy your people. Enjoy this respite. Get your ducks in a row. Have the best holiday ever with the people that you love. And then brace yourself, Effie. Oh my God. I think it is Elon Musk. Look at this shit. Oh, this is interesting. Look at this. People were speculating Musk handed him the victory. Cards do seem to indicate this. It doesn't matter. I'm going to tell you right now, it doesn't matter. This is not false hope. It doesn't matter. We're stuck with him. So bad shit happened, just like it did to Hillary in 2016. And everybody gave me shit when I said the Russians handed Trump the election. They were like, nope, you're crazy. You're hysterical. It ended up being true. Looks like Musk gave it to this guy. But nobody's coming to save us. I just have to keep saying it. So that's what I'm saying. Please get your financial ducks in a row. Buy the things you need to buy now. You don't want to mess around with these tariffs. You may want to start growing your own veggies. I don't know how the prices are going to be. Let's look at the economy here. I want to look and see right now, are we going to have fair and free elections? If we can still snag midterms, we have that much of a chance of keeping him more in place. If they're legit. I'm going to look at 4 years and see will we have a free and fair election in 4 years. When I say, and again, people can call me an alarmist, but when I say that that is what is on the line, I am flat out telling you that that is what is on the line. I don't think our last election, the one 2 days ago, I don't think that was free and fair. Let's look at money. Thank you for being here for us, Kirsten. I appreciate the blunt advice. I'm sorry. I don't know how to do it any other way. Especially, I feel like if you should maybe do this and maybe do that, people aren't going to listen. And I really want you to listen. I'm trying to help as many people as I can here. Let's look at economy. Don't be sorry. I feel this is needed. I know people that aren't used to me are like, oh God, why is she so harsh? I swear to God, usually I'm fun and funny. We don't have time for that today. Maybe next week. We'll get back to it. But today it's real serious shit. Yeah, I'm going to look at the banks, Travels. I'm going to look at the banks. I'm going to say it one more time. If you want me uncensored, I don't know. I really don't know. This is not a ploy to get people to subscribe to my website, although I wish you would. I am a small business, and it's fabulous to help small businesses. But I'm serious. I don't know how much longer I can do this or anybody else can and not get their channel throttled or get into trouble if people feel like they're in danger by telling the truth, not just talking shit on Trump, but telling the truth. They're not going to be able to do this like this. So like I said, if you want to pay for it and get it every week, it's $11 a month, Patreon or ThirdEyeChampagne.com. If you want it for free, join the newsletter. Every once in a while, newsletter people are getting free stuff. Free videos just like this, free live streams. And like I said also, I can't answer all your questions today, but I will continue. Oh, fuck. I will continue to be here. And I will answer them as we go. So he's going to get handed a beautiful economy. We see it. We see it. I know a lot of people, I've been saying it for months. The economy is shit. I know we're not in a recession, but it always felt like we were. It, to me, feels like the economy is sort of on the upswing lately. And just personally. But look at this. They're like, he gets handed a nice little economy. So this is where we start out. I think we're going to have, if we're lucky, 18 to 24 months of a decent economy. I think. That's not me being psychic. That's brain. That's smart. Maybe smart. But I wouldn't, don't count on it. But I think you have time here. So I'm not saying, you got to get your finances together in an instant. I think we have time here. So he gets handed a really nice economy, and let's see what he does with it. So my butterflies are free. Oh my God, I have that quote. It's Charles Dickens. I have that framed in my house. Oh, I love that. My first time here, I think you're awesome. You tell it like it is. Thank you. He's going to be inaugurated. He's going to be. I'm sorry. I can't give you false hope. He will be. He will be. All right. So show me, Trumpy, what are you going to do with this economy? After your Biden buzz passes, what are you going to do with it? Let's see how bad he's going to trash it. Don't sugarcoat anything. I can't. It would be irresponsible. She can reverse her concession. I don't think she's going to. I haven't heard anything about anyone official looking into missing ballots or the 20 million people are talking about, 15 million people didn't vote. Where did the ballots go? Oh, it was voter, I've heard all the things. It's massive voter turnout, and yet 20 million ballots are missing. How could it be? I haven't heard anybody official looking into it. What are you asking the pendulum, Kathy? If she'll be president or if she won? Because I think that's a distinction. Okay, all right. And the devil. I'm going, maybe I'm wrong. No, okay. Oh, fuck. Okay. For a minute there, I was hoping he was actually going to do good things for the economy. I was really hoping for it. I'm not technically anti-Trump. I mean, he's a fascist. I don't like fascists. But if the guy was doing a good job, I wouldn't give a shit. Like if he was helping people and doing a good job and we had a good economy, I don't care that he's an idiot. I don't care. If he doesn't implement fascism and he does a good job, I'm fine with the guy. He's horrible. He's disgusting. But, if people are taken care of. There's an official investigation. Who's in charge of this official investigation? So okay, we see this here, and I'm like, oh well, this looks nice, right? But then we kind of have this like bubble thing going on here. Okay, bubbles. Okay, but still, you can make money in a bubble. You just have to get out in time. But then the cards get progressively worse. So we got the devil. So he implements stuff that stops the economy. That stops. And then we have the sad card, and then we have the burden, and then we have probably a recession. Probably. Okay, Boston. All right. Okay. Other questions? More questions? I really appreciate you guys being here. I very much appreciate you being here. Listen, I'm saying it again. It's a dark road. I'm not going anywhere. I want to be a light as much. I know I'm sitting here going, it's going to be really bad. I'm a light in the darkness. I get it. I see the irony, believe me. But I want to be here. This is the kind of thing I was here for. I'm put on the earth for. I'm made for. This is it. I want to be here. I want to be here for you guys. I want to make sure that you're safe. The thing that worries me about this guy is the people. People are going to die. People are going to die. And I don't mean that in dramatic sense, but when you explode the EPA and they are putting millions of tons of garbage in the air, it doesn't kill people right away. It kills them in 20 or 30 years. But it'll be a result of these policies. He will kill people. I want to make sure everybody, as many people as possible, I can help as many people as I can, that you guys feel safe, that you can have a safe space here with me. And I mean that very sincerely. Thank you, Sean Paul. Will he criminalize LGBTQ? Yes, let's look. Will Trumpers change their minds by the end of the term? I don't think so, actually. You guys are trying to read everything and I can't. I'm trying to read all the things. LGBTQ. Okay. Let's look. And I want to look at Project 2025 and see how much they managed to implement. Again, I'm telling you, don't let yourselves be gaslit. This is what they're doing. This is what they want to do. They told you. Believe them. You're going to be much better off if you face things head on and put a little plan in place. And I'm going to say it again for people that just jumped on. If you are DACA and you want to know if you are safe, you personally are safe, I am doing those email readings for free. So you can email me. I'll do as many of them as I can. If I get bombarded, we'll see how many I can plow through. But if you are DACA and you want to know if you personally are going to be safe, not a blanket statement, are all people under DACA going to be, but you personally, if you advice from the cards, I am doing those for free. So email me and I will get through as many as I can. If you are undocumented, don't email me. You don't want a paper trail. I don't know how, weirdo like spy. I don't know how they're going to be spying on people. I don't know. So be safe. Okay. Okay. Not so bad. Okay. This isn't so bad. This isn't so bad. It's not great, but it's not as bad as I was expecting. So for my fellow queer people, transgender people, all of that, it's not great. It's not wonderful. We see variability in the laws. Pennsylvania's doing a recount. Will any of this save this woman? That would be very nice. I'd love to be wrong. I think we're stuck with the guy. I'd love to be wrong. I want this more concrete. I don't want this card in with the law. You know what I mean? We just want the law to be the law. So I see variability in the law here, which I'm not in love with. Rest of the cards kind of look okay. It's like you have a little fight on your hands, but it's not horrific. It's coming in with the Temperance card. Okay. I think there are disappointments coming. Right now, it doesn't feel like it's this massive, we've outlawed being gay. Like, it doesn't feel like it's there. Minor disappointments, likely with some kind of legal rights. So, I mean, that's, they're probably going to go for transgender people first because that's one of their big hot button issues. Those rights are going to be curtailed. As far as gay marriage, I don't know that they're going to take that. To me, it feels more like, oh, now it's legal to discriminate against gay people. Those kinds of things. I think major rights are still okay for now, but that these little laws, these really nasty, mean ones, like, yeah, I'm not making your wedding cake because I don't like gay people. Those kinds of things. Nope, you can't have tampons in this restroom because you're supposed to be a man and you're not a man, you're a woman. That shit. Those things that undermine, that's what you're looking at. We all have to be really careful also about these people being emboldened. And so, hate crimes, you're going to see them go up. You're going to see them go up. I want to look at Ukraine. I could be wrong. Zelensky said he had a nice, call with him. I'm going to look at women. They have 74 days to prove it was hacked and find the missing votes. Yeah, stolen documents case is all dead. Yeah, they're all dead. Yeah. I have not watched Steve Judd's newest video yet. Yes, FBI and Department of Education, yes. And that's the other thing. I mean, he's flat out said, I'm going to make the DOJ work for me. Believe them. It's not hyperbole. Believe them. They're telling you the truth. Yeah, I'm going to look at NATO. I don't know if anybody saw this, but Trump did violate the Logan Act. Netanyahu flat out said he was waiting for Trump to win the election. Then all of a sudden he announces, yeah, I'm going to work on ending, it's on NPR, I'm going to work on ending the war in Gaza. Ending does not mean let's have a peace agreement. Ending means let me finish what I started. Try to relax in the chat, y'all. I know y'all are freaked out. You need a place to vent. But try to relax. All right, Putin's in the cards here. This is interesting. I've got Putin, I've got Zelensky, and I've got the peace card. Are they really going to broker some kind of weird peace? And they'll do it for Trump, but not for Biden. I mean, I highly doubt this whole thing was staged, but maybe Putin was just waiting. I don't think Zelensky would be in on it. Yeah, let's start a fake war. I don't think we're there. But this is, look at this. Peace cards, peace cards, peace cards. Look at this. I know, it's hard to relax. I know it's hard to relax. I know, Carol, it really is. It really is. I get it. I understand totally. All right, so let's take a peek here. I'm going to do one more spread for Ukraine. We all need to book a massage. I feel that. Putin may be willing to just to make Trump look good. Oh, look, he brought peace to Ukraine. Ukraine, show me. God, I think he's really going to do it. What does Ukraine lose? Does Ukraine go to Russia? Tell me what happens here. There's a peace agreement. Thanks, Tammy. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's no support there. The U.S. is done with Ukraine. I hear you, Kingy. We got the door shut. King is sitting right outside the door. Look at, there's Putin. Okay. So we now know this is our Putin and our Elon Musk card, by the way. So there he is. Shit. Zelensky's going to make a peace agreement. This war is going to end fairly soon. Ukraine's got the 10 swords in its back. I think it's going to be what I said all along, is Zelensky's going to give up some pieces of land, but not all of the land. And Putin says, okay, I'm all done. Look, Trump brokered that. Isn't that great? Let's take a peek. I don't look at Israel and Gaza on YouTube. In fact, I shouldn't even said the names because they flag the videos that do that. So for that, join the damn newsletter, join the Patreon, join the website. When I say uncensored, that's what I mean. I can say things because we do those over Zoom. I mean, it's not really up to us to know what their karma actually is. No, I don't see a war. No, no, I don't think civil. We may be looking at something broader than that, which is another thing I can't look at on YouTube. They throttle those things. They'll throttle my channel. I've gotten dinged on my channel for looking at things like that. So I have to look at that for members and patrons on Zoom. Thank you for telling us what you actually see and not what we want to hear. It's scary, but at least, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Prepare for the worst, hopefully the best. Let's look at the Department of Education. They're gonna gut it. They're gonna totally gut it. Yeah, I'll look at DACA. The member election was, the link was sent in an email, Lisa. Ooh, got a jumper card. Oh God, this is a freaking tower. Yeah, the Zooms are recorded and loaded up on Patreon and the website. The website and Patreon, actually, some videos got deleted from Patreon because of YouTube stuff. But the website has over 600 archived videos. And I actually am going to go back and look at my old Trump videos because some of those predictions may pertain to this election, this presidency, and not the last one. Those could have been much longer term predictions than I knew. So I've got to go back and look at some of the stuff that I was seeing then. So does anybody know, I'm curious because I have a kid in college here. Does anybody know if they got the Department of Labor, does that mean like no more Pell Grants? No grants, no nothing? I don't know. I haven't had a chance to look at it. I mentioned yesterday people would leave the country. Around when and to where and how many? Ooh, that's a big question. I don't know if I can tackle that one tonight. Jesus, they're going to bankrupt it. Department of Education. Oh, yeah. Death and bankruptcy. And look at this. They got the card like beating up the kids. Like 7 of Wands with the Page of Cups. They're literally like, we're going to beat the kids up. And then it's like, oh, we're going to, if there's some weird promise, like, oh, we're going to replace it or we're going to do this instead. And then like, they never do it. They never do it. There's no water in there. Ms. Langston. Everything, I'm telling you, some things are going to fumble, but everything they say they're going to do, they're going to do. So it was like when he was like, I'm going to build this wall and Mexico's going to pay for it. Like he built like half the wall. When he says he's going to round a bunch of people up and put them in camps, he's going to realize that, that's too costly. So he's going to do something else or he's going to bungle that. I mean, that's legit. But when they say, and this is the worst part of it, when they say they're going to take people and put them in camps and deport them, they are 100% going to do that. 100%. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to look at the FBI. He said he's going to bring the FBI under his control. Let's see if he can do it. I don't want to sugarcoat it. When I say it's going to be bad, it's going to be bad. This isn't like last time. Last time he was kind of a buffoon and he screwed stuff up and he still killed a bunch of people. And let's not forget the family separations. This is markedly different, markedly worse. And again, I don't say this to frighten you. And hopefully I'm wrong. But in case I'm not wrong, plan for me being right. And what are you going to do? They said they disbanded it? Oh, I heard different shit. Now I'm reading on the wrong thing. All right, hold on. They said they disbanded the FBI. All right. I thought they were going to disband the CIA. Or maybe it was the CIA he was going to bring under his control. Was that it? Yeah, they're going after naturalized citizens. Yes, 100%. This is a rise and meet your moment kind of a thing here for people in America. And that's the other thing. I think you're going to get a lot on social media. Oh, the resistance. We're going to join the resistance. We're going to do. Don't listen to people on fucking social media. Don't wait for somebody to start a resistance movement. They probably won't. Don't wait for someone to come and save you. They likely will not. Take care of yourself and your family now. I don't know that they're going to dismantle the FBI. Oh, money again. They're just going to underfund it, I think. No, they don't get that all the way. Not all the way. No. But I do wonder about it being not funded or underfunded, or they just make it. What's the word? They cut off the balls like. Oh yeah, everybody's saying Eileen Cannon is either going to be new DOJ or new Supreme Court. It'll be one or the other. Neuter, thank you. I'm like, the ball removal. Yeah, let's look at student loans. Look at student loans, and then I want to move over to women's rights. A lot of women are terrified. They're going to, myself included, they're going to say, you can't own a business, Miss Langston. You can't own a home, Miss Langston. You can't have your own bank account anymore. It's possible. I'm also quite nervous, and I've said this to my poor mother. You understand, everybody, so I hate being the Cassandra. I'm like the psychic on the internet, and I'm pretty fucking good at it, and I'm always like the Cassandra. Remember when I did the video, the United States of Gilead, and I was telling everybody the Christo-fascists are coming. They are fucking coming. They are trying to take over our country, and everybody got so mad at me. How could you say that? They were so mad. I have to go find the video. And I'll reload it. I'll put it up at the top spot on ThirdEyeChampagne.com and Patreon. We're here. This is it. They've taken over. And the reason I'm nervous, what I was telling my mom, is people like me. I'm not only a woman. I'm an outspoken woman, a single woman, a queer identifying woman, and to top it all off, I'm a fucking witch. What I'm doing right now, they want to outlaw. They want to make it not a thing. I am a target. I remember the video. It was so good, and most of the stuff I said is coming true. It frightens me. If it gets real, real bad. Jesus Christ, what was I even reading on? I got so worked up over possibly being persecuted as a witch. What the hell was I just looking at? So many people in the chat, I can't see anything. Oh my goodness. I honestly have no idea what the hell I was just reading on. Student loans, thank you. Yeah, seems like everything's stable. Like nothing's, so there's no change. Whatever's going on right this second, there's no change. Although, I don't know how much forgiveness is coming, because I've got the devil, and thank you guys, sorry. I'm a little all over the place tonight, okay? Yeah, I've got the devil. I've got stuff going on here. So I don't think you're going to see any more forgiveness. I don't think that they're going to change anything all of a sudden. Oh, wait, you have a variable interest rate. We're going to jack it up to 12. Summer Virgo would like some good news. I don't have it tonight. Eventually, I will give you some. Right now, I don't have it tonight. I have preparation news, which is not fun. Let's look at women's rights. Ooh, they want women the most. They make no mistake, these people hate us. I'm also going to be doing some separate little videos. So a lot of you guys only see me on live streams. I know I kind of jump all over the place, and I'm reading the chat, and I'm doing this and doing that. Sometimes I stop talking mid-sentence, I lose my train of thought. And they're not always the best. To be honest, they're not always the best way for me to give information or for you to receive it. That's why I like the videos that are not live. I'm going to do a lot of them, okay? I'm going to be looking at all of these things you want me to look at here in one little video, one good 20-minute video where I give you every piece of information I can. I'm super concentrating. Those are uncensored, so those are website. And then again, I occasionally release freebies to newsletter people. So I wish I could give everything away for free. I can't. This is my only business. This is how I make my living. This is how I support myself and my family. So I would love to give you things for free. I know there are other psychics that do that, and I can't be one of them. So I'm sorry. I know a lot of people have said this in the past about me. She's all about the money. She only wants money. Yeah, this is my business. I do need money to survive. And I am making money off my talent like any other talented person. And I always call it, psychic entertainment, paranormal entertainment. Oh yeah, the website's super cheap. $11 a month is cheap. I know, I was doing the math. This is how dumb I am sometimes. I'm like really smart, but also like such an airhead. Doing the math, and I was like, oh, Mom's like, your prices aren't high enough, this, that, and the other. She's like, you're giving it away. I'm like, I am not. $11 a month is a lot of money. And then she goes, do the math. Multiply it by 12. Multiply it by 12 months. See what these people pay in a year. And I went, oh God, Kirsten. You know, it's hilarious to me. It's a good bargain. It's very cheap. Fuck. They're coming for us. I want to look at Biden before I go. You know, a lot of people are saying, will Biden put protections in place? I want to look at that. I hope to God he does. Okay, so as far as women go, fuck, they're coming for us. They're fucking coming for us. This is like the most perplexed I've been this whole time. This is my blind side. I didn't see this at all. I mean, I knew it, but I didn't realize how insane this was. Okay, so women's rights, they're coming for it. If you're not this, if you're not the happy family, if you're not a wife, if you're not a trad wife, if you're not having kids, if you're not having babies, if you're not subjugated to your husband, they don't like you. Death card. They want to go right back to the past. Right back to the past, where the man is the head of the household, the man makes the money, the women stay home. How far they're going to get, I don't know, but women are in the fucking crosshairs. I'm going to put one more spread down on this. Like I said, I will look at each of these things individually in smaller videos where I'm alone, not live, and I can concentrate. I do believe they're going to cut both Social Security and Medicare. Okay, let me look. Again, I could be wrong, right? I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I want to be wrong. These are not things I want to be right about. But in case I am, I mean, if it were me, I would rather be prepared and not need it than need it and not have it. I should fake join a church. That's like the best comment tonight. I'm going to look at Biden, Denise. I'm going to look. Okay, so show me, what exactly are they going to do with women? It feels complicated. It feels extremely complicated. What's going to keep them from shoving women back in the kitchen is the economy who's going to tank. Maybe I should pull a Kris Jenner and start a church. No, because then I'm just on my way to being a cult leader, right? Then it's like, oh, Jesus, Kirsten. You know, a cult where everybody has to wear like glitter eyeshadow. And all we drink is champagne. Well, they're coming for every reproductive right they possibly can, and that's here. And they're going to make a mess. Okay, so listen. Long story short, as far as women go, again, I'm going to get very in depth. You got to understand everything I'm reading on tonight. I'm glossing over things, right? I'm answering as many questions as I can, as quickly as I can. That's not to say that the answers are wrong, but like I can't get into depth on these kinds of lives. So I'm going to get into depth. It's important to me to get into depth. But right now what I see is, okay, here's the reproductive rights. This we knew. Again, we see like this family situation. They're going to try to force us to have families or be in families. I mean, they can't. Like, it's still America. For the moment, it's still America. We still have individual rights. So what I think is they're they talked about incentivizing people that had kids or women that were married with children or women that stayed home. They have, floating this idea like, oh, if you stay home with your kids, we'll give you, $1 million. So when you think about stuff like this, that's the way they implement things. They're not going to round up every gay person, put them on a train a la Germany. What they're going to do are these really shitty legal microaggressions. They're going to make it real uncomfortable for people. It's the same with women. So they want us in the kitchen. They want us having the babies. They're going to they can't force you to do it. Well, they can because they took away your right to abortion. And they may take away your birth control. They might. I'll look. But what they can also do is incentivize you to do that. So there are ways that they are going to be doing this. It's not always going to be obvious. It's not always going to be obvious. But it basically it's the whole trad wife thing. You're gonna see a big push. Don't forget, you guys, you're also gonna see big pushes on social media and in traditional media. He's got this shit in the bag on that. So all of a sudden you're gonna see this weird uptick in trad wives, on your TikTok feed and those kinds of things. You're going to see all of a sudden the media, the New York Times is featuring, I don't know, trad wife. I feel like these women are always blonde and perfect looking, like trad wife Tiffany. I don't know. You're going to see those kinds of things. Do I think the military will go with what he wants or push back? More than likely they're going to do what he wants. I love the idea of the 4B movement in the USA, and I think it's there. You know what I mean? I think you're going to have it. I don't know if it's going to do much. Will they get rid of veterans benefits? Let me look at birth control, and then I'll look at SSI and veterans. Guides are saying they're just going to make it harder to get birth control. They're going to try to make it harder. It's all going to be legal. Okay. So again, don't have these visions of, somebody storming into your doctor's office with an automatic rifle and, don't you dare give this woman a Mirena. You know what I mean? It's not going to be like that. It's going to be, oh, we just passed this great law. It's going to be so good for everybody because you can only get birth control if you really need it because it's going to cut down on drug costs. I also want to look at ACA. There's too much to look at tonight. There is. And I'm going to tire myself out. Like I said, I got to do it all. I will do it all. And I'm actually going to leave you with a message of hope. Believe it or not. Believe it or not, I am. Yeah, they're going to cut it, I think. If he gets the house, as far as I know right now, he still doesn't have it. Let me put it to you this way. It's there. It's there. It is a want. It is a need. But right now, I don't see it just yet. They want it. Here it is. Devil, let's take the money. They may have a hard time getting there. It may end up being dead in the water. I'm going to look at Obamacare, Mindy. But right now, it's looking all right. Let's look at Medicare. I mean, they have to know their bread and butter. I mean, but that's the other thing. You have to understand we cannot operate under the assumption that 2026 or 2028 will be fair and free. These truly, truly are the people who are in charge. People get mad at me when I say Trump is a fascist. Again, they call me a hysteric. They say I'm crazy. I'm not. He is. So we have to assume right now, for our own safety, that we may not have another chance in 16 or 28. See, does he have the house or not? Will they criminalize porn? I don't think they will. I think it's going to be weird in certain states. Let me look at Medicare, then I'll look at the VA. Sorry, I'm kind of all over the map, guys. I'm doing my best here. There's a lot of questions. There's a lot of energy in the chat. I'm still, reminder, I'm a human being, and I woke up to this god-awful, situation yesterday, just like you did. And it's a lot to process. Does anybody else feel like they're just immediately being re-traumatized? You know? So it's same deal with Medicare. They want to do it. Yeah, they want to. But right now it's just sitting here. Right now it's just sitting here. So it's a desire, it's on the checklist, but I don't think it's as easy to push through as they want to, or they may suddenly realize, hey, you know, we can't do this to people because those are the people that voted for me and they're going to get pissed, which is always an option. They don't have a full, complete and total hold on us. You know what I'm saying? They're going to work towards that. They really don't. They're going to work towards it. So remember that. Keep that in your back pocket. Right now, we are not in the grips of the whole damn thing. We are not fully in the grips of it. Are they going to attempt it? Yes. There will be aspects of fascism immediately injected into our lives when this guy hits in January. But full throttle, you know, my neighbor is informing on me, I have to wear a skirt down to my ankles and, you know, that kind of thing. They have to work towards it. They have to. It doesn't just happen right away. Yeah, Kate, he's going to get to the White House. I want to be wrong. I hope to God I'm wrong. But he's going to get there. This is it. This is the reality. Let's look at the VA benefits. I don't think Trump has it in his ego to step down. I think he's too narcissistic to step down. He'd rather, you know, bring me out feet first and then Vance can take over. I don't think he's going to step down. I mean, to an extent, he's a puppet, but he's still a puppet they have to keep placated. Don't forget. Okay, so same deal with the VA. It's defense is here. They want to take it, but it sits here. So yeah, they want all of this. They want all of this on the chopping block. It's not showing as right now. I will continue to read on it. I'll continue to look at it. So, all right, let's look at 26 and see if it's fair and free. I hope to God I don't get any of those sneaky cards. This is the Iranian Revolution. The least educated and most crazy religious control the nation. Agreed, Lynn. Totally agreed. 100%. Yeah, I'm going to look at that. Forever president. And I'm going to look at Biden. I will look at, let's look. So I keep seeing, there's so many things. I'm sorry, guys. Let me look at the Biden guardrails, and then I'll look at 26, and then I'll look at 28. All right. Show me. I have to say it again. I really do have to say it. I don't know how safe I feel continuing to come on YouTube, which sucks because that's how I grow my business. We'll have to see how it plays out. Yes, DACA naturalized citizens. See, I'm trying to get to everything, y'all. If you say it and I said I'm going to do it and I didn't do it, please put it back in the chat. Okay. 2026 fair and free. Let's find out. Okay. All right. All right. We like these cards. Okay. Very, very, very nice cards. Very nice cards here. One little tiny snafu that I'm hoping we'll get out of the cards. Fair and free, we get the victory card. I love it. We get really nice things here. You know, we've got this, we've got this. These are very pretty cards. We got this. We love this. They're beautiful. And then I've got this, which I'm not super in love with. So we have a victory here, which I love. But then you have the Seven of Cups. So this is a minor arcana card. A lot of you don't read tarot, so you have no idea what I'm talking about. But essentially, minor arcana cards, they don't carry this big weight. They're movable. They can come into the reading. They can come out of the reading. Major arcana cards, Like these guys, they're a little harder to have wiggle room with. So I think right now, if we can get rid of this 7 of Cups, because to me, that's the propaganda. So yeah, it's fair and free, but look at all the propaganda we gave to you guys. Look at all the crap we're telling you. By 2026, he's probably going to have complete control of the media, most of the media. And so social media is going to be flooded with trolls and Russians and the whole deal as usual. So fair and free, but I want this gone. Cut down on politics and read on celebrities. I know. You know what? That's a good idea. We'll get there. I know. I love the celebrity reads too. We're going to have to take a look at Diddy at some point. All right, let me look at 28. Let's look at 28. I mean, it wouldn't be Trump. They can't run it. They'd like to. Unless by that point they're just like, fuck all y'all, we're just doing this. Which, I mean, we could get there in 4 years. It could happen. You know, before I look at 28, let's just look at 22. Oh my goodness. Let's not go backwards in time. I'd like to. Clearly. I could go back to better days. But let's look at 26 and see if it goes blue. If the House and Senate go blue. One more. There we go. Tell me, does the House and Senate go blue? See, it's these little sneaker readings that I'm talking about. You know, it's sort of lost amongst all these things that I'm reading on. But in 2026, I'm going to want to go back and find this. So I'm saying I want to go back and look at my old Trump predictions because some of them might be applicable to this administration coming in. All right, let's see if we've got a blue wave, baby. Right now, that is a negative. Right now, no. I've got the devil in the cards here, which I don't love, and it looks like Dems wouldn't have enough momentum. But that's 2 years away. So let's not worry about that right this second. We got time. We got time to mobilize. We got time to get good people in there. Yeah, we have to see how they did it in history. That's why history is so important. They want to end content moderation on social media. But I bet certain people will be moderated or throttled. People that are anti-Trump would be. Bernie Sanders was going off in the Democratic Party on Twitter, and I don't blame them. Oh, they screwed themselves. Okay. I want to look at 28, and then I'm going to look at Biden guardrails. You're sick of Bernie Sanders. I don't know why that tickled me, but it did. I just like it. I just like it. Sick of Bernie Sanders. With no punctuation, which I love too, because it's just sort of hanging out there. I don't know why that tickled me. Oh, that's good stuff. Nice cards. We may actually have fair and free elections in 28. These are very nice cards. These are very, very, very nice cards. And they're showing me, fingers crossed, God, I hope this comes out. They're showing me that there would be a big shift, a big change. So it looks like it would be a sea change. We would be having a big shift, which hopefully means, fascism, bye-bye, for good. Gone for good, bye-bye. But these cards look nice for fair and free, so knock on wood, my friends. All right, Let's look at guardrails. Will tarot readers and tutors be monitored? I wanted it to say monetized. I'm like, God, I hope so. Monitored on YouTube. It's an interesting question. All right, so is Biden going to do anything, or is he just going to walk? I don't know what he could do. So, like, what just, I have, I'm not super duper well versed in deep level politics. Like, what could Biden do? I mean, executive orders, obviously, but what kind would he need to do to attempt to protect us from Trump? Because I honestly don't know what his options would be. Biden has absolute immunity, he does not have to step down. Yeah, Vance has an interracial marriage, and so does Clarence Thomas. They're not going to touch it. Thank God. Agreed. Night fights day. The Patriot Act started it all. So fucking true. So fucking true. That's 100% true. All right. Let's see if he can do anything for us. I really don't know what his options would be, though, honestly. Look at what Biden will do between now and January. Yeah, that's good. True. By the way, these lives for YouTube, I do these commercial free for y'all. And then after, in order to, pay my water bill and whatnot, I have to go back and turn the commercials on. But if you ever, if you want it, no commercial, try to catch us live. Because I don't put commercials on here on purpose. Because I want you guys to have a good experience. But afterwards, I have to. It looks like he's somewhat limited. He wants to. Oh, God. I never really was into Biden, ever. I voted for him, sure. Voted for him in the primary, too, but that didn't seem to matter. Pardon my bitterness. I still think he would have won over Trump if he ran in 24. I still think he would have. I swear to God. But it doesn't matter now. But yeah, I like him. I really got swayed over to the Biden side. I was like, I really like this guy. I like what he's doing. He wants to. He's looking at it. What can I do to protect people? So he wants to protect people. He wants to be the daddy, Daddy Biden. He wants to be the emperor. He wants to protect us. You can see the emperor. He's got his armor on there under his clothes. He wants to be the father. He wants to take care of us. He's looking at what he can do. He's looking at what he can do legally. So he's looking at it. He's trying to figure this out. Oh, I've never liked Pelosi. You guys know that if you've been with me from back in the day. Never liked her. He's looking at it. I don't know how much he's going to be able to do. So if he does anything, which I think he will do a couple of things, honestly, like last day, here you go, fuck you. He's a Scorpio, dude. Biden's not going to mess around. Scorpios want to give, speaking as a Scorpio, they want to give that sting at the end. Like, oh, you thought I was done? You thought I was just going to be quiet? You thought I was just going to walk away quietly? Have some of this. So I think he's going to give a little bit here, a little bit, but it's not going to be a lot. I don't think there's that much he can do. I don't think there's that much he can do. Yep. Yeah, the George Clooney op-ed. Exactly, V. I said, if Trump wins, it will be on Pelosi and fucking George Clooney's heads. Okay, I want to look at DACA and I want to look at naturalized citizens. The brokered convention would have been worse. I said this from the get-go. I said this whole thing about how Biden's too old and we need a new candidate was a tactic by Trump that worked. And whether he gave it to Kamala as the only person he could give it to and still keep the money, or they scrambled for some rando that wasn't voted in the primary, which gives them a lot of legal problems, or they go to a brokered convention, which just gives them major fucking problems. This was all part of Trump's plan. It was so Trump could knock out. Nobody believes me. They're like, no, Biden had dementia. Oh, he was losing a campaign. I am telling you, Trump knew Biden was a worthy opponent. The media was complicit, calling him old and all that shit. Pelosi either fell for it or she was in on it. And he gave himself a better opponent in Kamala Harris. I'm sorry. When everybody was so excited when I'm not a fan of hers yet. I don't care. I voted for her. I'm not a fan. Very rarely am I a fan of any political person. I think they're all sort of trash. It's not horrible. But my heart sank because I went, you've elected, you've got an opponent. She's a woman of color. We're screwed. America is not that evolved. I hate to say it, but it's not. Do you know what I read today? Reading on DACA right now. I read today that the majority of Americans only have a 7th grade education, and that most of them actually can only read at a 3rd grade level. A 3rd grade level. Like, this is astonishing to me. Absolutely astonishing to me. Okay. So right now, DACA's safe. Right now. They're coming for you. But it looks like there's legal snafus. They're coming for you, though. That's here. That's here. That's right here. So, like, that's on the chopping block there. We see people needing to be in a defensive position about this. And we see them working on trying to get rid of these people. We see all of this. We see them working on it. They have some measure of success. I don't know that it's a huge success because at the end, they're sort of hampered. So this one to me is a little bit middling. It's a little bit middling. Let's look at naturalized citizens. Nancy Reagan education. Yep. Cheryl, you spent weeks working on the Kamala phone line. Thank you for doing that. Wait. I got to go back to the teacher. Where'd it go? Y'all are chatting so fast. Connie, I'm a middle school teacher. A lot of my students are reading far below their grade level. Oh, jeez. Give as a Christmas gift copies of Project 2025. Yeah. I want to look at that, Cat Eye. Will readers and intuitives be monitored on YouTube and social media? Let me look at it. Oh, I want to look at NATO. I think he's going to pull us out of NATO. You remember all the crap he was trying to do? Oh, this looks okay. This looks okay for now. It's like there's ups and downs. It's almost like they might cherry pick people. Oh, yeah, you've got to go. Oh, no, you can stay. So I don't know if they put in some weird, provisional. Oh, well, if you're working in tech, you can stay. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know, but it's like it looks like they're coming for people. 100%. This is one of the biggest problems. And I think a lot of citizens, a lot of fucking white people are going to be like, hey, I'm safe. They're not coming for me. I'm not brown, because they're coming for brown people. 100%. You got to watch out. Those people are your brothers and sisters. You got to watch out. You got to watch out for them. Okay. Okay, so let's look at are people such as myself going to end up being monitored or banned? If you notice today, I am almost 100% referring to my cards. If you're new here, usually I do on cards, and then I do, away from cards, I will just start getting my psychic vibes. The two spun up. Please, please, please remember, this also happened to me. This also happened to me. Like I said yesterday, I was a hot mess. So I'm kind of trying to give you everything that I can give you as fast as I can give it to you. With just the cards today, I'm going to get more in depth. Doing some videos later. So show me monitoring people. I think Trump's going to let tech get out of control, and I think that's the whole point of JD Vance. Well, not the whole point, but part of the point. And that's why Meta, they want something. You see how Zuckerberg kissed his ass? A decisive win? Oh, fuck you, you pasty face motherfucker. Oh my God. Congratulations on a decisive win. Oh, my computer's about to die. All right, this is the last one. My computer never charged. Being really irritating today. Last one. So far, no. But this guy's here. It's got to be Elon Musk. So far, no. Not monitoring people. But why would this guy be interested in what people are saying on social media? It's got to be Elon Musk. Has to be. Okay, my computer's going to die. I have to go. I've been on for quite a while. So I will be live next week for members and patrons. We usually do about a 2-hour live stream, and it's on Zoom, so it's completely uncensored. You can ask whatever you want. So if you want to join us there, join my Patreon, join thirdEyeChampagne.com. That's $11. And if you are a newsletter subscriber, keep your eye out, because I am going to release some of these quick and dirty videos on these little subjects for you guys as well. So for the rest of you, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your support. I appreciate you. Sorry I had to get a little salty with some people. They weren't behaving themselves. I don't like to be all mean at people on camera. It's just not nice. It's a little it's not like a fun show when I'm just screaming at people because they didn't behave themselves. Sean, make sure you're subscribed to the newsletter so you get some of the stuff. And there's also free videos. Even if you're like, I can't join, there's free stuff on that website. Patreon, meh. But there's free stuff at thirdEyeChampagne.com. So like there you have options. Even if you can't join. I wanted to make that site accessible to everybody regardless of income. All right. I'm out of here. Members, patrons, I will see you next week. We're going to be okay. Honestly, this is my message of hope as I leave. We're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. We're going to get through this. We really will. I see it. I'm not making shit up. I really, truly see it. It's going to happen. It's going to take a while, but it's going to happen. And from what I see, it's finally stomped out. Like it's finally over with. Like we finally get rid of these people. It will happen. It will happen. So I know I laid out a lot of crunchy stuff. Not the easiest stuff tonight. But at the end of the day, we're going to be all right. I've seen it. Good night, my loves.